Hey everybody, this is 22 Tiger Dude and I'm here to review the original Japanese Godzilla film, Gojira. The movie is about these American nuclear weapons being tested, but because of those tests, it creates the giant living monster freak Godzilla. Before I review Godzilla, my guest star Mark Krawczyk from the Final Cut is going to review it. So, take it away, Mark.
Hey everyone, Mark the Movie Man here. Thank you so much to Tiger Dude for letting me weigh in a little bit on the old Godzilla, the original Godzilla, Gojira, as well as Godzilla King of the Monsters. Now, two different cuts of the same film. Now, the one, Godzilla King of the Monsters, is the American version. It's the one with Raymond Burr, and it's the one that I grew up with. And let me tell you, I really enjoyed it. And I had seen other monster films at that time too. The Monster from 20,000 Fathoms. My parents loved it, especially my dad. He loved those old monster films, so I get to see a lot of them. But I think Godzilla, really, the original 1954 Gojira, really had a little more depth than a lot of those other monster films. And maybe it's because it was one of the first ones that it holds a special place or a special appeal. That could be it. But it really just seemed more than just Godzilla, just a monster wreaking havoc. There was a message behind it, and it wasn't done quite as cheesy as many of the other 50s large monster films that were done at that time. It's being a cautionary tale of man's creation of a massive weapon. A nuclear weapon, such a destructive force, and now it unleashes something from nature that's even a bigger destructive force, in this case in the form of Godzilla. And that just always appealed to me. We did have King Kong before, but King Kong really was just something that existed in nature that we happened across, or that people happened across. Godzilla was more of a man-made destructive device that caused to change nature so much that it created this large monster that came back and pretty much annihilated Tokyo, leaving behind it a nuclear fallout trail. And just for me, it's just a special film. I can watch it over and over again. Sure, the effects are a bit cheesy, and compared here now, almost 60 years later, we've got the remake coming out, which looks really interesting, and I'm hoping there's a similar message there about man's destruction to nature. Because that is a theme that could carry today, though not so much maybe with the nuclear warfare, but with other things that are causing issues in nature and such. So, the special one's always going to, the original's going to always have a special place in my heart, and there's a reason why I have the Criterion Collection. It's a must-watch for everyone, especially those who like sci-fi films, or those who like the monster films. Definitely need to watch the original Gojira cut, as well as Godzilla King of the Monsters, because I think both are worth your time. Both are very special films in the history of cinema, and both come off as just great monster films, especially the original cut of the film, which definitely has a lot more depth than most of the monster films of even today.
Thank you so much, Mark, for reviewing Gojira. I love Gojira. This is a very great first Godzilla film. The human elements were so strong. You really cared about the humans and you felt their pain. You really dig deep into the humans and the development behind them, and I just thought it was great. It's a well-directed film. The black and white cinematography looks gorgeous. I loved how the film was shot. All of the actors did a great job acting here. For a 1954 film, the visuals just looked amazing, and I loved how Godzilla looked. The way he was moving, the way he was destroying the city. Wow, it just blew me away. And I love the action sequences, like when the Japanese are trying to shoot Godzilla. That looked very great too, and some very great camera angles that go on there. It has such terrific storytelling. It's a film that just kept me immersed from start to finish. You really dig deep into the humans. The build-up to Godzilla is amazing, and when Godzilla comes, oh, yeah, it got me happy whenever Godzilla just popped into this film. Gojira is a masterpiece in my opinion. It's well acted, well directed, well written, very great writing and use of dialogue, very strong character development for all the humans. You really dig deep into them and you feel how the humans are feeling. That's when you know you have a great Godzilla film right here. It's just a breathtaking experience. So if you guys haven't guessed by now, I am going to give Gojira 4 out of 4 stars. It is amazing. Please check out Mark Krawczyk's channel. I'm going to leave a link in the description below. I am 22 Tiger Dude. Don't forget that I will always have Tiger Power!